Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you want to see how I created this look right here, then please stay tuned for the rest of the video. So I'll be using a 18-inch deep curly lace frontal, and I'll also be using 2 bundles of 20 inches and 2 bundles of 22 inches. To begin with, I'm going to pin my lace frontal onto my mannequin head. This section is really important because you want your frontal to stay in place while you're sewing it down. So I'm going to place a pin in the middle section of the front. Well, you guys will be able to see what I mean. And then I'm going to place 2 pins on both sides. Before placing the pin, you want to make sure that the lace is laid down properly. Okay, so once that's finished, we're gonna, as you can see there. Right, so now we're gonna add the pins to the back section of the lace frontal. So we're gonna place 1 in the middle at the back, and we're gonna place 1 on both sides. So once we've placed all the pins in place, everything should be nice and secure, you know, and ready for you to sew. So the next thing we're going to do is put the hair in a ponytail, just like so, and then we're going to go ahead and begin the sewing process. So as for sewing the lace frontal down, I don't know how to explain sewing, but basically you just push the needle through the wig cap and through the lace on the frontal, and that's pretty much it. You repeat the process, and I'm going to continue to do this to sew around the lace on from this side all the way to the other side until it's all finished. So now let's get into sewing these bundles down. This is what I'm doing right here. I basically cut out some of the process because sewing the bundles down is pretty much repetitive. So this is basically what I'm doing, just sewing the bundles going across. This is the 22 inches that I'm putting at the bottom of the wig, and this is basically 1 pack. So once I finish sewing this first pack on, as you're going to see in a minute, I'm just going to continue, and then the next clip you'll see is when I get to the top, like basically laying the final track. So here you can see I'm at the top of the wig. So this is where I'm laying my final track on the wig. Now for this section, you want to be able to take your time and do it really carefully, because this track right here needs to lay like really flat, because you don't want anything bulking out on the top of your wig. And you also want to make sure that when you do your parting, it's laying really flat and looks really natural. So I'm just going to take my time to sew this down in place, and basically just make sure, the key here is to make sure that it's not bulky, that it lays really flat once you're finished. So when you get to the end of that, when you get to the end of sewing this section, you want to make sure that you knot your thread a few times. That's very important as well. And then you're going to make sure that you cut away the excess hair and the excess thread. Now you guys, I didn't use the entire 4 bundles. I had like a quarter of the last pack of hair. So but all in total, I used like 3 bundles and 3/4 of the other pack. So I had a bit of hair left. So this is what the wig looks like once it's finished. It's pretty nice, quite big. I mean, I do love it big, but I felt like the amount of hair that I used was perfectly fine. So this is what it looks like, and it's looking quite good. I'm not really going to do any cutting on it at all because I like the way it looks. I don't really feel like layering it or anything like that. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And this is what it looks like when I'm wearing it. As you can see there, I'm loving it as per usual. I forgot to mention before, guys, I had co-washed the hair before, so the curls are not entirely defined, but then when I want to define them, I just use like a spray bottle with some water and conditioner in it, and then that just defines the curls again. So this is what it looks like at the back, and it's quite bouncy. So yeah, that is pretty much it for the video, you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, comment and subscribe, you guys. I would really appreciate it, and I'll be sure to see you guys in my next video pretty soon. Bye guys, I'll just leave you to enjoy the rest of the video.